You've been hearing a lot of this about the MAHA report lately.
The drama around this report, the criticism around this report has only been building in the days since it was released.
It said the health of American children is in crisis.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s Make America Healthy Again report raised concerns about its accuracy.
7 sources were completely non-existent. We're going to lose the public's trust because this is not just sloppy, this is quite frankly dangerous. Correct quote, formatting issues.
Reduction to sodium, that's something that is clearly proven to reduce childhood disease and was barely mentioned in this report.
Misinformed, lying document, the nonsense that they put out in that report.
It didn't talk about smoking. It didn't talk about the high cost of healthcare. It didn't talk about physician shortages across the country. It kind of skirted away from those issues and stayed more in the MAHA corner.
But what you won't hear is anyone coming out and disputing the facts about ultra-processed foods, because it's indisputable. Every reputable source, including the CDC and the FDA, thank goodness, have all declared that ultra-processed foods are a major contributor to our chronic illness, our chronic disease, our diabetes, our obesity, our childhood obesity, our heart disease. The list goes on and on and on and on. So don't let them fool you. There is nobody out there disputing the fact that over-processed foods contributes to our chronic illness, obesity rates, diabetes, so on and so forth. Now, some people have been coming out, they're not talking about sodium, and sodium contributes to heart disease and health problems. Yes, but 70% of our sodium comes from ultra-processed foods. 70% of our sodium comes from ultra-processed foods. It's a fact. The CDC said it. The FDA said it. It's 100% widely accepted by any credible news source, dietitians, doctors, so on and so forth. I double dog dare you, I triple dog dare you, anybody to come in front of a camera, sit face to face and say, ultra-processed foods do not contribute to health problems, do not contribute to obesity, do not contribute to diabetes or heart disease. If they do, they are flat out lying to you. The more you know.
And now for some mansplaining on MAHA.
And then you have this guy.
Other part of it is they've always based their advocacy on what they said was evidence-based advocacy. So when the evidence then becomes under this level of scrutiny that they had to expect, given that they were hyping it, I think it really does demonstrate that it's an unforced error. The one thing I think Carolyn Levitt's doing as a communicator here is she believes that the MAHA movement, that is very supportive of Secretary Kennedy, very supportive of the president, is a grassroots movement that is not necessarily going to defer to scientific journal recommendations, but instead they firmly believe that these issues, that somebody's finally speaking about chronic illnesses in a different way than many of the academics or establishment had, and she's trying to speak directly to them. But if you're going to win that debate, you still have to win the larger, big middle of the American public, and they do believe in having conversations and debates that are rooted in some sort of scientific authority.
First of all, who the fuck are you? Oh, I know who you are. You're Kevin Madden. You were the former communications director for Mitt Romney. You know, Mitt Romney, the guy who didn't have the balls to take a stand on the Trump campaign. I mean, either way, didn't have the balls to take a stand on the Trump campaign. I digress. I know Kevin Madden was not the communications director for Romney in 2024, but it was an easy shot, so took it. So first of all, you want to put words in Caroline Levitt's mouth. Now listen, she doesn't need your help with that, number one. Second, I'm not standing up for Caroline Levitt, number two. Number three, I couldn't find her saying any of that, so don't put words in other people's mouths, number one. Number two, people who want to make America healthy again, I don't think we're grassroots. I think we're your everyday people, your moms, your dads, your blue collar, your white collar. We're the people who are sick of all these additives being in our foods that the government won't tell us about, or that big corporate pays to get loopholed straight through to our marketplace. Okay, so if you want to call us grassroots, fine with me. A lot of great things have come from grassroots movements, you know, like citizens' voices being heard for the first time, or governments being held accountable for the first time. And second of all, how dare you? How dare you say that the people who want to encourage America to be healthier again don't read any scientific damn papers, and we can't decipher between clean science and dirty science, and we just can't, all them numbers just confuse us. How the fuck dare you? I've been a corporate chef for 20 years, 15 of those with big food. I know how to read my science papers, and I know how to do some research. If you were to say that people who support America being healthy, again, for any reason, aren't smart enough to go through the scientific facts and decide for themselves what they say, you are sorely underestimating who we are. We're not red. We're not blue. You call us what you want. We're pink, polka dot, green striped. I don't fucking care. What we are is fed up. We're sick of being lied to. We're sick of our politicians and our news pundits being held in big corpse pockets. We're sick of people fast-tracking toxic additives into our food. And we're sick of people like you coming on here and putting words in anyone's mouth. So if you thought that we were grassroots, just you wait. Just you wait.